series. The number one still goes for big money. It is an interesting approach to telling a story, that these cards that you have to keep in order. But whether or not they'll keep value, I'm not sure. It's a really cool question. I would lean toward I'll be back just because it's not something we have any kind of record on, but I could be wrong on this. This is one that, yeah, your mileage may vary, but if you could get it for the 10, I would, even under 20, I would be tempted to see what happens, but I don't think I'd pay more than 20 for sure. Next, we got Spirit of Violence. Man, I went from feeling pretty good, I thought, to not feeling good now that I'm just talking. Spirit of Violence, number 2. This is the Luke Ross variant, 5 to 20, just a regular variant, pushing up toward $20 for high sales. Kind of a cool cover. Don't see it really holding, though, up at the $20 value. Again, I would put this as an I'll be back, something I would be interested in coming back to, for sure. Hey, Kenneth Bird, what's going on? Gordon, looks like a cookbook. Wow, what happened? Did I miss part of the show? It didn't start for me. Oh, I don't know. We're like, I don't know how many minutes we're in. 7-8 minutes in. I would start it pretty quick. Here remains. Marcus is out tonight with family stuff, and I'm not feeling very good. Well, I've been fighting a cold all weekend, and yeah, now I'm feeling less good. But yeah, yes, it's just me, Lady Fantastic, just me. Trying to get through this. Next, we got Youngblood hitting the list because they're starting a new series that Rob Liefeld's attached to, and that Rob Liefeld's attached. It's back at Image. It's bounced around a little bit over the years, but it's still like a $4 Rob book. 9.8 going for 100. Yeah, I would still put this in I'll be back. No reason to go through it. I do sound terrible right now. So every year we just had our first cold snap into last week. Over the weekend, it was like high in the 30s today. And my sinuses just go like the first cold spell. It's like clockwork, and they've been all plugged up into the fun stuff. And so, yes, my voice, I haven't been talking. So now talking is like, oh yeah, that's not great. Good for you. I guess. I assume that's a good thing. So yeah, I really don't I haven't felt bad all day. I've just been plugged, but I am like, yeah, I'm getting tired. I can tell. So, no, do not. All right, next we got Batman number 1. Yeah, all these pictures that were on CBSI this week were really shitty quality. I'll have to replace all those. I'll have to try to remember to do that. Batman number 1, restart for Batman number 4. Getting a lot of love. No real first appearance here, but getting a lot of love for this early Matt Fraction start of his run. $5 to $20. And really, Tom and them talked about it being kind of the opposite of the Absolute books, which it is. And I kind of agree with that statement. This is a very different, whatever that Absolute Batman is, that clearly a lot of people love. This is more of the Batman that I care about. This is the kind of Batman stories I enjoy. The detective, the one trying to help people, not the guy that just goes out and beats up everyone. I'm more interested in these kind of stories. I've enjoyed the first few issues of this Matt Fraction run a lot. I don't know that I'd pay $20 for it. I'd still put this in I'll be back. But yeah, I'm enjoying the heck out of this. So Matty Frack, that's right. There you go. It's a good thing. Oh, nice. You had to get it off eBay for $5. Yeah, you did okay. No, and it's not finished yet. It's still not. I think they're talking about January maybe before it comes out. Although maybe I saw the trade was also listed for January, so it'll be interesting if they haven't even printed the last issue. Nice. Man, you're going to go see all kinds of people. All right, next, Absolute Batman. Also getting a ton of love right now. And really, like the next, 6 books? 6 books are all Absolute Batman. People are obsessed with this right now. It is not what I want from Batman. It is not, but I can stay away from it, not enjoy this approach, and respect the fact that clearly a lot of people do. Anytime we're getting a story that's drawing people to comics, that is a great thing. So it doesn't matter that I don't like it. What matters is that people do like it and it's doing great things. The number one over the last few weeks has taken off. Like it had been sitting in that 30 to 50 range for a long time. We're now talking $60 to $100 for raw copies. 9.8 are now pushing over 200. I think this is a little high. I feel like I'd been going worth it when I'd been sitting in that $30 to $60, $30 to $50 range because it had been sitting there so long. But thinking about the Ultimate Spider-Man, this may be the new floor. I would still lean toward I'll be back here if you don't have a copy, but this may be this. I could be talked into worth it here. This may be the new floor, at least for the foreseeable future. We'll see how long Absolute Batman lasts. We'll see how long. I mean, obviously, if it goes away, there's a potential it falls back some, but maybe not. People seem to love this. Your retirement book. I mean, I sold mine. I shouldn't have. I sold first 4 issues for like $30, $35, because I was like, I didn't like the story. I didn't want to keep it. I was going to get rid of it. And it was somebody, it was a friend in the community who wanted it. And I was like, and then at that point, one was going for like 30, and I just gave him the whole thing for all 4 issues because I didn't want it. But that was dumb. $40 max, in my opinion. Yeah, I did. I was not smart on this front. Was not. I should have held out. Next, we got number 6. First, well, you get a glimpse of Joker in issue 1, and then like in the single panel, and then you get more of him here. So I don't know if this first full Joker, second cameo. I don't know. It's going for $10. We're about to actually get full on Joker here coming up forward. So that's why this is hitting the list. I put all these as I'll be back. I think once the series is out for a little bit, most of these other issues, other than number 1, I think are going to fall back. Are going to be a little more reasonable, but I mean, not a lot more reason. I think at $10, I was tempted to put worth it on this one. I think they're all going to stay around a $10 book. I wouldn't pay $20, $30 for any of these later issues, for sure. And that goes for First Bane and number 9, which is I click past it, which is going for what? Where are we at on First Bane now? 10 to 25. Bane Origin at number 10 is 20 to 30. 13 first Absolute Catwoman, first Harley is going. It's still only 5 to 10 of these. This is the worth it. This one's still basically going for cover price. First Absolute Catwoman, first Absolute Harley. To me, that's a way better buy than $20 for Bane's Origin. Like the odds of Catwoman and Harley mattering in this universe longer than Bane, I think, are exponential. I think they're way more going to be around for sure. How many related Batman titles are there? I think Lady Fantastic might be a little low, but close. Very close. Pi amount, 3.14. No, it's the number of digits of pi. That's how many. Number of decimal places. That's how many there are. Catwoman's a smoke show with the curly hair. I mean, I won't lie. There's some of these Absolute Batman Catwoman covers that almost made me go back and buy an Absolute Catwoman or Absolute Batman book. So I'm not gonna lie. Infinitely many, yes, as many as they can make. That's how many Batman books there are. And then the issue that's been super hot since it came out, already going $10 to $20, or no, $15 to $35 with multiple sales pushing up over 20 toward that $35 mark. Absolute Batman Annual number 1. Now, this was not written by Snyder. No Dragata art. This is Daniel Warren Johnson writing and art. I saw that John and Alec actually kind of enjoyed this one. They felt like it little bit of controversy here, I guess. I don't know what's the controversy. A hero fighting white supremacists should not be a controversy, but so this one, their review was that Daniel Warren Johnson gets the joke and Scott Snyder doesn't of what he's making here, of what they're making here. But anyway, because I guess Batman just basically like murders a whole bunch of people in this story. But I don't know. They probably would if they thought they could not like kill it for the market. So, man, I'm running out of steam. All right, we're gonna keep moving. But that one I also put as I'll Be Back. I feel like that's a little high, a little fast, but again, no first appearance there. So Absolute Superman #1, 10 to 20. Doesn't feel like it's worth it. These, like both it and Wonder Woman, which I love the Wonder Woman. I haven't read the Superman, but I've heard good things about the Superman, are both still in the $10 to $20 range. I think there's much better investments than like random Absolute Batman issue at 10 to 20 or $10 to $30. But maybe I'm just wrong. Well, there's no doubt I've been wrong many times before. Next, we got X-Men Annual #14, first appearance of Gambit. And this is hitting the list because Channing Tatum was talking about being in Doomsday. $20 to $65 for raw copies. 9.8, 120 to 160. I'm surprised this is this cheap. I feel like this is worth it. I feel like this book, boy, I understand the book everyone wants is the one he's on the cover of. And that's technically in canon the first time he appears, even though the book came out late compared to this one. This was supposed to come out after that book. I get all of that. I understand why you'd rather have that, but I still feel like this is a little cheap for this particular book. I feel like I would be more. I'm surprised this isn't under $200, 9.8. I don't expect it to be as valuable as the 266. But yeah, it's very cheap. It's a very cheap book. So if you're a Gambit fan, I'm surprised. I'm surprised this one still goes for this little. And then last this week is Avengers #9, first appearance of Wonder Man. 40 to 250, 6.0, 320, 350, 9.0, 1840. And obviously we got a month ago, this was on the list when we got the trailer. Well, we got another teaser follow-up for the show, and that's why it was back on the list. Still put this as an I'll Be Back. Obviously, it's a single-digit Avengers book. It's a big book. I just wouldn't try to go after it right now in the lead up to the show. I don't know that this concept is going to work. I feel like the show is probably actually going to tank this book and not help it, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It would be, but like this is one I would definitely be patient on right now. But obviously, it's a straight cash book long term, and it's as Marcus would say, get in where you fit in. So you're looking for your price, your copy. But yeah, I think I would be a little patient on this one right now for sure. All right, that is this week's list. I did go through those really fast. If you look for Conan 23 and 24, 23 went up, and I know they both spiked. Yeah, I know. I wish they would all, but they promote it and then they give away everything. But anyway, all right. Well, I am plugging up rapidly, even worse. So we're going to call this right here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do need to do a quick shout out to my members before I forget. Thanks to all those folks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate all of them a ton. With that, yeah, I just can't breathe. I don't really feel terrible. I just can't breathe. And like talking this much is like, yeah, it's driving me crazy. So we're going to get out of here. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you next time. Later.